Do you ever feel you're constantly a step behind in knowing how women think? Ever wondered if there was a way to change her mind? Imagine having the ability to decode and manipulate a woman's thoughts to your advantage. It is not just a fantasy. Today you're about to learn the most closely kept secrets of dark psychological methods, giving you an incredible advantage in understanding female psychology. By the end of this video, you'll appreciate the best dark psychological methods for controlling any woman's mind, ensuring you're never left in the dark again. 10. Maintain a lingering presence. Do you ever wonder how to make a woman feel as if you are constantly present, even when you are not? This is not about being clinging, but about leaving a strong psychological imprint of your presence. This dark psychological approach entails molding her surroundings to continuously remind her of you. Leave small tokens behind, employ scents that she will associate with you, and share unforgettable tunes. The idea is for her to see your absence as a physical hole that she desperately wants to fill, causing her to work twice as hard for your attention. This is not simply control, it is psychological supremacy. 9. Give her space. Have you ever heard the phrase, "Seduce my mind and you can have my body"? Many males misinterpret this as overloading her with gifts and endless texts. Wrong move. Women fall deeper into the darkness of their imagination than they do via direct attention. To fully enchant her mind, master the art of absence. Less is infinitely more. Pull back, make her miss you, engage in your activities, and create a life so exciting that she wants to be a part of. When you give her space, you create a psychological tension that only you can satisfy, increasing her need for you. 8. Try emotional manipulation. Emotional manipulation involves utilizing her emotions as a chessboard. Fractionation is a sneaky strategy based on psychological principles that dominate her emotional environment. Women's emotions drive their decisions. Therefore, understanding this game is crucial. Swing her from emotional highs to lows. One moment you're the charming prince, the next you're aloof and evasive. This roller coaster increases her emotional commitment, resulting in a strong bond and fear of loss. She gets so caught up in your world that leaving seems like breaking free from gravity. 7. Use reverse psychology. Why do women go crazy over limited edition designer handbags? Simple. They are elusive. To increase your attraction, capitalize on the scarcity factor. Play hard to get by disqualifying and rejecting more women than they anticipate. Make them feel as if you are the prize they cannot have. Become something unique and difficult to attain, and your life will change dramatically. Women will begin chasing and competing for your attention. Mention how picky you are with dates or joke about your high standards and watch as they try to qualify themselves for you, raising your perceived value. 6. Reduce her ego. In a world where everyone demands attention, refusing to offer it freely is a powerful move. Most women are accustomed to being noticed, so try a different approach. Reduce their ego by denying them the attention they seek. In group circumstances, they tend to concentrate on their pals or act as if they are not present. Strategic neglect is key. Spend more time laughing with her friends but barely acknowledging her. This subtle test of her self-esteem fuels her drive to capture your attention, making her work harder to attract your gaze. 5. Use confusion tactics. When handled effectively, confusion can be an extremely effective strategy. This method gently alters her perception, resulting in a deep-seated obsession. Send mixed signals, warm one moment, distant the next, to upset her psychological balance. During talks, be engaging and then a little disinterested. Compliment her ambiguously, leaving her to worry about your intentions. This inconsistency throws her off balance and makes her think about you more. The more she attempts to understand your conduct, the more entwined she becomes, burying you deep in her subconscious. 4. Create desire. Desire thrives on uncertainty. Make her fear about losing you by demonstrating that she is not alone in the game. Flirt a little and demonstrate that you have options. Being overly available gives her influence over your worth. Never let that happen. Use the partner in crime angle. When she goes out with a guy who lavishes her with expensive dates and another who provides her with joy and unpredictability, she will remember the adventurous one. Make your time together full of adventures and she'll keep coming back for more. 3. Intense eye contact. Make good eye contact and you can spark something deep inside her without saying anything. It is about quality, not quantity. Don't be the creep who stares too long. Be the man who looks profoundly but sparingly. Lock eyes with her, hold for a second longer than normal and then look away. This movement creates intrigue and makes her question, what is he thinking? Practice this, and her appreciation will turn into obsession. Your eyes may talk volumes, so be sure they're telling the correct story. 2. Subtle error trap. Introducing a little error into your conversation is not a mistake. It is a deliberate strategy to engage her more fully. When you say something slightly inaccurate, observe how quickly she corrects you. This seemingly little interaction is your chance to pique her interest. By urging her to correct you, you not only engage her but also increase her investment in the topic. This tiny inaccuracy encourages her to pay more attention to you, enhancing her involvement and interest. Furthermore, when she corrects you, she is not only providing accurate information, she is also accidentally expressing more of her opinions and perspectives. This gives you insight into her thinking and may expose facts she had not intended to convey. By capitalizing on her natural tendency to correct, you transform this interaction into a chess move that gently adjusts the power balance in your favor. It's a clever method to make her question what's real and what's not, further entangling her in your psychological web. Use this strategy with caution, as excessive or evident manipulation might lead to mistrust. 1. Play the name game. Have you ever noticed how your focus shifts when someone says your name? It's an effective technique that can blur the world and put you at the center of the debate. This method is simple yet effective. Using her name strategically during conversation can have a significant influence. It not only makes her feel seen and significant, but it also establishes an immediate psychological connection. The secret is to use her name precisely rather than at random. When you use her name in your conversation, it's like a direct shot to her mind, a signal that cuts through the noise and captures her full attention. Saying her name helps her feel unique and valued, which appeals directly to her ego. For example, simply saying, "You know, Emily, I think you'd excel at this," instantly makes her feel valued and significant. However, there is a twist. You can establish a stronger sense of connection by deliberately employing her name in talks, just as a professional chef would season a dish. This makes her more open to your remarks and more likely to interact with you. It's a subtle sort of psychological influence that, when applied appropriately, can strengthen her feelings for you. Remember that the power of a name cannot be overestimated. Use it wisely and sparingly to maintain its significance. Conclusion: these dark psychological tricks can significantly impact your interactions with women by giving you subtle control and influence over their thoughts and emotions. However, it's essential to approach these tactics with a sense of responsibility and ethics. Using psychological manipulation purely for personal gain can lead to harmful and damaging relationships. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect, trust, and genuine connection, while understanding psychological principles can help you communicate more effectively and understand others better. It's crucial to use this knowledge to foster positive and meaningful interactions rather than to dominate or manipulate. Remember, the goal should be to build strong, healthy relationships where both partners feel valued and respected. Misusing psychological tactics for control can ultimately backfire, leading to mistrust and resentment. Approach your interactions with empathy, integrity, and a genuine desire to connect, ensuring that your relationships are built on a solid foundation of honesty and respect.